Hello friends, it's RevBTB back again, and here I am doing another video for my hashtag back to school series that I've decided to do. This one is for my teacher friends, and I found this quite a while back. I can't remember where I saw it on Facebook, but I suggested it for one of my friends who is a kindergarten teacher, and I believe she's going to do it, but I thought that I would do it for another little friend of mine who's starting kindergarten this year, and I'm going to give it to his teacher. So, what this is called Quiet Critters, and I'll read it to you because I'm sure you probably can't read it on this film. It says, "We are quiet critters. We only come around when you're working quietly. We're scared when we hear sound. We love to sit upon your desk and watch you from afar, but if it gets too loud for us, we'll run back to our jar." Alright, so this is basically something that helps teachers keep their classes quiet. What you do is you have your class make these little quiet critters. So I'm going to basically just do a little quick video on how you, if you're a teacher or a daycare provider that needs some quiet time or whatever, can do something like this. And these would be little companions for your little people, your littles. And what you do is you just make your jar full, or your kids can make their own. That way they know whose is whose. Excuse me. And so yeah, I'm going to just show you how I went about making mine. And basically all you need is some foam for your feet, a couple of pom-poms so that you can make your little guys, some googly eyes, and I've chosen to have some feathers and some fibers and stuff to be able to decorate them up a little bit. You don't really want them too elaborate because they are going to your whole classroom will be fitting in this jar, so you don't want them to be overly fancy. If you find antennas, I didn't find any antennas, little things, so that I couldn't do antennas on mine, but anyhow. So what I did was, the instructional that I had seen just cut them out of felt, and I thought that the felt hearts that you can sometimes get at the Dollar Tree might work well, but they did not have any at my Dollar Tree, so I came home with this glittery felt, which I thought was kind of neat, and it's very, very thin. You get 8 sheets of it for $1, and I don't have a heart punch per se. I have Sizzix hearts, and I didn't want to dig out the Cuttlebug just to make those, so I thought, my scallop punch can make it look like there's some toes on here, so I just took my scallop punch and cut it 6 ways, like a 6-slice pizza, and I got the little feet. Okay, so then what I did was I took and glued the feetsies onto the bottom, and then let's see if I can do this one-handed here. I'm gonna try to put together this guy, I guess, and we'll make him One-Eyed Jack. All right, so we're gonna just slide some glue onto your eyeball, obviously, and stick her on there. All right, isn't that easy? And I decided, let's make this guy have some feathery top. So we'll just take a little bit of those feathers that I got from the Dollar Tree and smoosh it right on in. Now you want to get that feather stuck down into that furry stuff so that it grabs onto all those little fibers. So I don't put them directly into the jar after I make them. I of course let them dry a little bit, but there's a little roostery guy. And I'm not going to go ahead and show you by trying to do it one-handed, but the fiber, okay, I thought that the little boys might like having ones with mohawks. Isn't that adorable? So I took some of the eyelash trim and made mohawks on. There's my little 2-eyed guy, and here's my little 1-eyed girl. She's got a mohawk, and just because everybody's into the Minions, I said I don't like Minions. I don't have anything against them, but I'm just sick of seeing them. But I had to make one. So there's his little blue feet, yellow body, 1 eye, Minion. So yeah, you can do a bunch of different things. I'm sure that if you had beads, pony beads, you could make little hats. Like I said, the antennas, if you found little antennae, you could put antennae on them. Pipe cleaners, you could make little arms if you felt like you wanted to do that. There's tons of little things you can do. But basically, the idea is you have your little classmates all make their own little guy. And then they get stuck in their little jar when everybody's busy working around and being loud, and then when it's quiet time, they get to come out and they sit on their little friend's desk until it gets loud again. So this is just a way that if the kids want their little critter out on the desk, they have to keep it down. So yeah, that's my quick little project share for teachers for my back to school stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll get something out of it. The little jar, actually, I just got that at the Dollar Tree, one of their clear plastic containers, and I printed this out from, I just did it in paint real quick, and it's basically the same poem. I didn't use the exact one that the website had said. I kind of changed it around a little bit so it was more, it flowed a little bit better. But anyway, yeah, that's my little project share for back to school. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. And maybe if you're a teacher and you make some for your class, you could do a response showing me how your class made theirs and link it below. I'd love to see everybody's critters. Have a great day.